Thank you for joining us today for our online marketing discussion. We have with us Robert Rose, who is with Yodel. He is our local advertising partner in the online environment. So I want Robert to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about Yodel and their business model and format and how they are going to partner with Zoom and Grumman to drive customers to your franchise location. Robert?
Yes, thank you, Marvin, for the introduction. And again, my name is Robert Rose. I am a national accounts executive here with Yodel. We have a team dedicated to working with national brands and franchise concepts. So today's presentation is pretty much based on who we are as a company. Initially, I'll talk about kind of the company overview of who we are. Secondly, I'll speak to the value that we bring to our clients on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of this will be covered in the PowerPoint deck, which allows you guys to have a great visual, conceptual understanding of what we're looking at here. So,
okay, let me just outline for our audience here that we're going to break our discussion on online advertising with Yodel down into 3 sections. We're going to first talk about Yodel and then talk a little bit about how they structure their online advertising and how it works, and then we're going to actually look at some of the metrics and the analytics on how you can tell what's going on with your advertising budget. So go ahead.
Sure, thank you. So again, Yodel is a local online advertising company. And pretty much at a fundamental level, what we're looking to achieve here is we connect our clients with consumers in such a measurable and cost-effective way. We want to promote our clients to local prospects who are at their computers searching for the services that they provide and persuade these prospects to take action in terms of making contact with the business. But before I get to that, let me just cover kind of who we are as a company and our inception. So Yodel is a 5-year-old company that was founded back in 2005 by 3 co-founders out of the Wharton Business School. As of today, we have about 8,000 clients that we service, and we work in about 50 service segments. So we are currently working with everyone from a dentist, a white-collar professional, to a blue-collar plumber or electrician. Again, the goal for us is to connect our clients with prospects in their backyard or someone in their immediate hyper-local area and get them qualified leads at a cost-effective price. We do have about 300 employees that are divided amongst 5 offices that we have across the country, and I work out of the New York headquarters here in New York City, Manhattan. So other things about Yodel, we're pretty much all over the media. Our CEO, Court Cunningham, has recently finished authoring a book. It's called Local Online Advertising for Dummies, and it's part of the Dummy series, and it is available currently at your local bookstore or retailer. It's very informative, and it's a great read for those who would like to educate themselves more on what does it take to give yourself a competitive advantage in terms of promoting your business at the hyper-local level to your local buyer. So again, Yodel, we're growing by leaps and bounds. We have a lot of partnerships with other companies that we leverage to kind of make sure our clients get the exposure on these outlets. And some of these outlets, as you may see at the bottom of my screen, are companies like leading search engines. One is Google, another is Yahoo, third Bing. And in addition to that, we also partner up with a lot of local-based directories. So the next slide that I'll show you guys will speak to just some of the companies that we currently work with across the country. And on this slide here, you'll see a lot of national brands that hopefully should be recognizable. So pretty much we maintain a top to bottom relationship with all of these different concepts. We are generally responsible for servicing all of the various multi-locations and making sure that we can, again, set these clients up across the country to promote their business in their own given territory to the buyers who are looking for what they do in their markets.
All right, so As you can see here, most of these companies that you see on your slide here are franchise-based companies, and we are one of those companies that utilizes the expertise of Yodel to drive business into the local franchise operation. And so this is part of our strategy of getting customers to partner with the best in the field for our different components of our franchise system, and specifically here in the online marketing and the paid online marketing advertising is our Yodel partner. We're going to conclude this section of our presentation here and invite you to click on the next video that you'll be reviewing in our Franchise Learning Center portal, in which we will go on and talk a little bit more about how this paid online advertising works. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you in our next section here in a few minutes if you decide to join us and move forward in exploring more about Zoomin' and Groomin' and how we make you successful.